Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Bangkok for the Piano Man Challenge, which entails killing one of our targets with a fiber wire. So we're going to start this mission right from the very beginning. So for this mission today we will be bringing with us a fiber wire stored up in 47 Suite, some lethal poison and some coins, and I've brought a silenced pistol as well for a couple of cameras. So with that all said, let's get reacquainted with our target, shall we?
Main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of the class. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. That Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father. The Highmores understandably want retribution.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we want to very quickly make our way up to the hotel and to the restaurant area, and we are going to use our lethal poison to immediately get rid of Ken Morgan, so that we can be then free to continue on with the Piano Man Challenge. So we're just going to make our way straight into the restaurant, and we're going to poison the dish in front of the two red bottles and then quickly walk away. And we're going to make our way back outside, and we are going to make our way back down to where we started and into the basement area. And once in there we can secure ourselves a number of items. So just as we make our way into the basement, we're going to take out a camera, and about this point Ken Morgan should be sampling the plate of food that we have poisoned. So I'm just going to wait here briefly because I'm pretty sure it's any second now, and there he goes.
Target down. Now on to Jordan Cross.
So with Ken Morgan out of the way, we are now going to pass through the basement. We're going to crouch down, make it straight through this room, past these two young ladies. We're going to go up into the storage room around the corner and up the stairs here. And at the back of the room we will find a hammer. And once we have that hammer in hand, we're going to open the door, throw the hammer against the shelving here. We'll have that back actually, I quite like that hammer. And we're just going to wait around the back of the other shelves, and that will get the attention of one of the hotel security guards, and he's going to come in to investigate. And when he does, we are going to get behind him, render him unconscious, and we're going to hide his unconscious body in the crate. I'm going to take his gun as well. We're not going to need it, but might as well tidy up as we go. So once we've got him safely tucked up, we are going to take his outfit, and our next task will be to collect the master key card and a few extra coins. So we're going to make our way back down the stairs and into the laundry room, and just on this pile of clothes on the floor we will find 3 coins, taking us up to 6. We only need 4 or 5. And then at the back of the room here we will find the master key card. We're going to wait for the gardener to tilt his head there, and then no one is looking, and just in case, sometimes you can get spotted doing that for some reason. But once we have the key card, we're now going to make our way up to the security office, going round to the left of the storeroom to avoid the camera. So we're just going to give the camera a nice wide berth there. There we go. And we're going to make our way up to the next floor, and up here we have the security office. Again, we're going to just avoid the camera there. Now there is an enforcer in this room, so this can be a little tricky. You just got to time it right. And unfortunately my timing is kind of off, and I've arrived at perfectly the wrong moment. But we're going to crouch down and wait behind this counter right here. Now be aware that the cleaning lady we passed on the way into this room will pass through this room. So we're going to stand up so we don't cause any attention to ourselves. So we're just going to wait now for this guard to, the enforcer, to move away from the security system. And once he's safely away, we can crouch up to it and take out the cameras. This is very, very important because when we come back this way, there are 2 cameras that we cannot really avoid. So once we have the cameras taken care of, we need to go and get another disguise, but the hotel manager is downstairs and she is a kind of super enforcer. So we're going to go up 1 floor and across the atrium roof because we have the master key card and there are no cameras. So we can now make our way over to 47's suite and we are going to retrieve our fiber wire. And then from there we are going to essentially take care of the man-machine challenge. And we are going to disguise ourselves as Abel Da Silva so that we can get close to Jordan Cross. So once we have our fiber wire, we're going to exit the suite there, make our way down to the restaurant-y sort of floor, or the lounge should I say. We're going to use our key card to make our way into this empty room. And we're going to set a coin trap for Abel Da Silva. So I'm just going to lay a trail of coins leading to the balcony here. And you can do this with 3 coins if you wish, but I like to have a few extras just in case, and since we were in the room with the coins, we may as well have grabbed them. So all we've got to do now is await the arrival of Abel Da Silva, who is somewhere off in the distance. I don't think we can quite see him just yet, but he will be along shortly and he will make his way out into the balcony in the next room. Both of the balconies are connected. So there is Abel Da Silva in the distance heading over this way. You can spot him because he's wearing the hat. And once he makes his way out onto the balcony, we're just going to take 1 of our coins and get his attention with it, and then hide behind the sofa here. So we're now just going to let Abel Da Silva come along and follow the trail of coins, and when he gets to the last 1 or 2, depending on where he stops, we can then basically get behind him, render him unconscious, and take his outfit. Now there's nowhere to hide anybody in this room, so we're going to need to get him away from the balcony and the door. So once he's going in for 1 of the last couple of coins, we're going to render him unconscious. I'm going to collect up a few of these coins. We won't be needing them, but I'm going to be neat and tidy. We're then going to take Abel's body and we're going to hide him in the corner where the drinks cabinet is. Nice globe-shaped one. So once we've got him safely tucked up in the corner, it doesn't have to be perfect because we will be closing the door behind us once we have taken his outfit. So we're going to exit the room, close the door, and we're going to make our way across the hotel to the Jordan Cross wing, and we are going to make our way directly to Jordan Cross. There are no enforcers roughly to worry about. There is 1 on the return trip, and we will get to him when we get to him. So Jordan Cross is all the way up in the penthouse garden area, and all we have to do is stand in his line of sight.
Do I know you? Oh, hey, you're Quentin's replacement, right? Abel Da Silva. Thanks for coming out, Abe. Follow me.
So at this point we are going to select our fiber wire just a little bit early and proceed on our first lengthy little walk with Jordan Cross, and he's going to lead us down into the recording studio where we are going to perform like a dancing monkey for him before moving on. So here we are at the recording studio and he will now introduce us to the band.
Everyone, this is Abel Da Silva. He's here to take over for Quentin. Drums all set up, Wes?
Good to go.
Cool. So, what do you say, man? Get behind the kid, show us what you're made of.
So all we've got to do now to complete the man-machine challenge and get Jordan Cross alone is to play the drums like a god.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was cool. All right, you're like some kind of machine, aren't you? Oh, man, nicely done. Why don't you walk with me, Abe? There's something I want to show you.
After you.
So at this point, Jordan Cross is now going to lead us downstairs, where we will hopefully not encounter the one and only enforcer on our route. So we're going to make our way down to the next floor and out onto the atrium roof. Now, Jordan Cross sometimes goes through the far door, and if he does, we have to pass an enforcer. So we're going to get ahead of him, and I just tried this in the recording that I bumped into him and he goes out this door rather than we having to bypass the enforcer, which can be tricky depending on your timing. So I recommend trying that out, but do be prepared to bypass one enforcer on the balcony inside, and Jordan will head for the door that's just coming up on our right. But if you bump him, he may come out the first door and you won't have to worry about the enforcer. Once we get towards the end here, you'll notice that Jordan's bodyguards have departed. They have their backs to us, so we are free and clear to garrote Jordan.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
Yeah, in a minute, Diana. So what we're going to do is drag Jordan's body into the hotel, and using the master key card, we're going to drag him into this empty suite here, just so that his body isn't found when all the guards go back to their normal routines. So once we've done that, all that's left for us to do, as Diana did suggest, is to make good our escape. So we're going to make our way across the atrium roof and down to the ground floor, and I bumped into the manager there thinking that she's a super enforcer, but there is a disguise that she doesn't see through, thank God. So we're going to make our way out onto the pier. So there we go, that is the Piano Man Challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.